The Blues Fan Forum podcast is presented by Interstate 70 Sports Media Group. I-70 strives to bring you the best sports coverage in the tri-state area. Find them on Facebook or at interstate70sports.media.
This is Jordan Bennington, and you're listening to the Blues Fan Forum podcast.
Skating on the ice, under St. Louis city lights, where the Blues play with all their might. Jordan Cairo, fast on the attack, but defense falters, gotta cut him some slack. In rubber tongues, we find our glory. His skills shine, the team's best story. St. Louis Blues, we wear the crest. In Jordan Bennington, we put our trust to the test. On the ice, we fight and we must, for the city we love. In the blue, no we'll thrust.
Hey everybody, we are back. Second intermission of episode 142 and a half. We are still at Lucky Lefty in Trenton, Illinois. Wilkie is gambling. Dan is back. Dan, thoughts on the game so far?
Like a redo on that second period.
Right?
I think the first period they looked a lot better, and they just look like they're falling back a little bit. Looks like they just get caught on their heels. I mean, look at the stats. Look at the shots on goal, 14-7 in that second period, and it definitely looked that way. It looked a lot more lopsided. I thought the first period was a little more even, and it just looked like we were back on our heels and in our end a little bit too much.
Yeah, unfortunately, kind of what happens with the Blues right now is second periods are the ones that get us. I don't understand. We've had good first periods. Third periods have been okay. It's that second period where we just win a game or lose a game. Luckily, at the end of this second period, we're still tied.
Yeah. So it's kind of that old adage that you hear, you got to play 60 minutes, and I don't think we played that middle 20. So hopefully they come out. I think they'll have a good third period here and come home with a win.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of winning, so I was going to make the joke that right now it does not look like the Blues or the Buffalo Sabres are going to win this game. It's currently tied. Those of the people that are playing slots are doing mediocre to not great. So I don't know if anyone is winning in the slot machine. So at this point, the only person winning tonight is you.
Well, I don't like to think of it that way. I mean, we want people to come in and have fun and win, and we obviously want the Blues to win.
Right.
So let's maybe this next 20 minutes of this next hour or so here in Trenton will be a little better for everybody.
That'll be good. And they're just all the people on the slot machines are just putting money in so that way I can pull it out later. Like I'll be the big winner later.
Yeah,
so they're warming it up for me.
You. There you go.
All right. I guess the really only big talking point for the second period is the no goal, or the goal that got called back for Alex Tuck. We were pretty adamant as soon as they showed that overhead replay of he kicked it in.
Yeah.
I think you might have even said it first.
Yeah, it was as soon as they showed the replay. If you watch the replay, and it's good that they have all these camera angles because you see it from the viewpoint of the referee that called it, that was on the goal line. He couldn't see the kicking motion because the kicking motion was actually on the opposite side on Hofer's right pad. And as the play came in and the puck sitting there in the crease, you could definitely see him kicking it in. It was pretty blatant, but I think to the point that we were talking about it, like that's somebody's got to be on that guy. I mean, he's right at the top of the blue paint and there's not anybody touching him. And if he's able to reach back behind him with his stick, it goes in the net and it's a good goal. But got to get some bodies on those guys in the front of the net. Can't leave them sitting like that.
Yeah, we were late to pick up Alex Tuck, who ends up putting it in with his skate. But then I think Zach Benson or someone on the far side another Buffalo Sabre came in and was right there too. So It's like two guys,
too many white jerseys
unaccounted for.
Net.
Yeah. I forgot to mention this in the first intermission because I didn't know. I noticed it during the first period. But the conspiracy theory for the Blues this year has been that the Blues cannot win in the new uniforms. It's just not possible. The new home Blues are not. They're not able to win in it. Did you happen to notice what we're wearing tonight?
I didn't.
We're wearing the old ones.
The old dark ones, right?
Yeah, technically the third alternate
jersey.
jersey.
Yeah.
But I think, and I'm not 100% sure, we are either undefeated or have only lost once at home in those jerseys. And so if you're a betting person, you might want to put some money on.
And the couple of home games they won, they were wearing their white jerseys at home, were they not? Where they were wearing their white jerseys, the new white jerseys?
I think they've only won their white jerseys at home.
Was it that once that they won?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, all jerseys have better home records than the new ones.
Yeah.
They don't.
Which actually really like. I really like. It's kind of their traditional colors from the old days, back when my dad played. So I really like those. But God, they got to add the color trim to the jersey numbers because that block number.
You don't like the blank or the not.
It's horrible, dude. It's horrible. I just hate it. They got to put the yellow trim back on the edges of the numbers.
Well, I guess it would be. Would it be because they are yellow? So would it be
Or
like
what-
white trim?
They would be white and blue.
Mm-hmm.
White,
Yeah.
with like a bleeding into the blue, so like two big yellow stripes down outside of them, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it, edging borders, whatever they got. But they got to put some kind of border on it,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's white or yellow or whatever. But they got to put something on there because they can't just have that number stamped on there. It's I don't know. It looks.
Is that supposed to be an older style? Like when your dad played, did they have?
No, they did. They had it on there.
They had stitching on the.
They had had the tackle twill numbers when they were sewn on like that. They had the edges of the colors on them. They just didn't have names on the backs of the jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
But there was trim on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, so I wonder why the Blues went with the. Would that be like minimalist? Minimalist.
I don't
look,
know, and
guess?
I guess I haven't really paid attention to the other teams in the league. Is that kind of a thing that they're going by, or I don't know if
I don't know if any other team in the league has it.
But yeah, they normally have a color edging on the edge of the numbers,
Mm-hmm.
a border around them, and I think they got to bring that back.
Yeah, I think I'm most interested in seeing what. Like, will the Blues keep the current old jersey as our third alternate, or is like next year we're going to get an actual brand new alternate of some sort?
I don't know. I'd like to see him bring the dark navy ones with the arch logo. If you remember that.
That's one of my favorite logos.
Circles with the arch and the blue note in the middle of it. I think those are sharp. I really like those.
Yeah, I have one of the jerseys that I have hanging up on my wall behind where I podcast is one of those jerseys with Alexander Steen on it, and it's signed by a bunch of the
that's cool.
Bunch of the players. So that's one of the ones that I cheapishly put in a $5 frame that I bought at Walmart, and somehow
frame's a frame, buddy.
Right?
Frame's
It was like buy a $70 frame or buy this $5 picture frame and somehow get it to fit in there with some tape on the back
and fold it up somehow. Yeah.
All right. Well, we got a third period coming up. What's your predictions going in this 2-2?
I think somebody called it 4-2. Is that your prediction?
Well,
6-3.
4-2 is supposed to be end of the second because it was supposed to be they score 1 and we score 2. So are you sticking with 6-3 or are you going?
I'm thinking 4-2. I think we get a go ahead. I think we go up 3-2 and then we get an empty netter. And
we don't score very many empty netters
with 4-2. Hey, maybe Hofer gets his. Maybe Hofer gets his goalie goal.
Calling the goalie goal. I might have to put this like off the clip and put it out there and be like, we called it.
He's itching to do it.
He does want it. I don't know if other goalies in the NHL are good at like shooting the puck down the ice like Hofer is, but if anyone's going to get a goalie goal, I feel like it's going to be Hofer.
There's a handful that are really good at moving the puck, and Hofer's right up there. I mean, Bennington's not either one of those. Both of our goalies handle the puck really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's my prediction. I think we go up 3-2, and then we get an empty netter by Hofer, 4-2.
Empty netter by Hofer. You heard it here first. When it happens, Dan called it. That sounds great. I'm okay with that. I don't think anyone else would be upset. Not only did we win, but we get like the coolest thing in hockey. There's a lot of cool things in hockey, but goalie goal might be the coolest thing in hockey. Cool. So, all right. Well, Dan, if we want, we can enjoy ourselves for the rest of this intermission, and we'll catch up with the fans at the end of the game.
Sounds good, buddy.
All right. We'll be back, everybody.